company. Last month he hit a rank called Ambassador, which will share his numbers with you. He's like number 34 in a $250 million company, so definitely take what he has to say to heart.
Cool. Well, you know, obviously Anton, it's incredible to see him and how far he's come. Who's new real quick? Who's brand new? All right, cool. Well, you know, I could come up here and talk about how much money I'm making and, you know, how much money I'll continue to make as this thing goes to the billions. But what I want everyone here to leave understanding is as this thing grows to, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 billion in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, there'll be lots of young people, you know, from this point on for the next few years that make a killing, 100%. All right, you guys need to understand in life, the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is successful people, they see opportunities, they take it, they make the best of it. It makes sense, and they go. Unsuccessful people, they see the same exact thing, go straight over their head. They make excuses. They work for her, him, not me. No, dude, who here's been paid by me? Okay, cool. So obviously, guys, it's working all around the board. It's not just me. It's not just Anton. There's like 30 kids now earning 6-figure incomes in this company or higher. And what's scary is it's just getting started. At 20 million kids in college that graduate each year and can't even find jobs, and if they find a job, they're still struggling financially, like barely getting by, looking for a way to make money. Yeah, dude, it's gonna get big. All right, if there's water in a desert, people will find it, or they'll go thirsty. All right, and the people that get to the water at the beginning, what's gonna happen? They're gonna drift there up. That's where we're at right now. It's not often that these companies get big, but when they do, and you're at the beginning of it, dude, you can make a killing. A killing. It never has a company related to young people like this. And logically, if mom and dad can take Herbalife, Mary Kay, Avon to the billions with no Facebooks and no iPhones and network marketing, what do you think's going to happen when we get involved? Dude, if you run a 4.240, should you play football or should you play chess? You should play football, right? So if our generation, like us here right now, we're really good at networking, communicating, and sharing information, that's what we're really good at. Doesn't it make sense to harness what we're good at to build a business? I don't know, dude, it did for me. I like Anton, dude, I had big ideas for myself, just nowhere to channel it. And then this thing fell on my lap and I was like, holy shit, there's performance-driven income with literally no limit. Everyone starts at the same exact spot, and depending on how hard you work, you can make literally as much money as you want. That clicked for me, dude. I was skeptical. I met a kid just like this, making a few thousand a month at the time. He made 95 grand last month. He's 23 years old, got a 14.99 on his SATs, and he barely graduated from Arizona State. And that was it. I'm like, dude, he can do it. Like, I'm a normal-ass kid. Anton's a normal-ass kid. Vinny's a normal-ass kid. But we choose to do shit differently with our 24 hours. Like, instead of smoking, drinking, partying, and doing a bunch of shit that doesn't matter, we read books and develop ourselves and travel all around the country and build business, dude. And it's mind-blowing to me, because who here wants to make a lot of money? Everybody. Okay? And it's mind-blowing to me that people think that somehow, and think about this, somehow without building a business, without learning how to make money, you're ever going to make money. Like, think about that. Without building a business, without learning how to make money, you're ever going to make money. Dude, it is never going to happen. So unless you want to make 50, 60 grand a year and work for someone for the rest of your life, live paycheck to paycheck like most people go do, dude, you need to do something different. Unless you have millions of dollars to start your own business, network marketing is probably a pretty good shot that you as normal average people can make a boatload of money. And once you make money once, dude, you're in this whole new realm where most people can't even think. Seriously, it's crazy. And it took me, and I encourage everyone here, obviously get all your questions answered after this. Don't leave excited and talk to someone that has no clue what you're talking about. Like, you love, trust, respect, mom, dad, teachers, professors, friends. Reality is, most people have no idea how to make money. And it took me making $30,000 in a month to realize that everyone that was calling me wrong was actually wrong. Like, my dad said, son, don't do Vemma. He got a full scholarship at Princeton. He works for ExxonMobil. It's the biggest company in the whole entire world. He said, son, don't do that. All right, he didn't know what he didn't know. Obviously, he supports me now. But point is, dude, if I would have listened to him, I wouldn't be passing an income as a 20-year-old after 14 months building a network marketing business. Like, give me a break, man. Like Anton said, as times change, whether you change or not, how to make money is changing. And this day and this night will end for one of two reasons. You'll either have heard of Vemma before it got really, really big and capitalized and made a lot of money, or you'll have heard of Vemma and watched it get really, really big. And whether it's you at your school earning a 6-figure income or higher, because there will be a 6-figure income at every single college campus in the country. It's already happening. Whether you're the guy or you know the guy, one of the case scenarios is going to take place. And if you give up a bunch of shit that doesn't matter to build a network marketing business, it's a business in the 21st century. Hands down. You can literally change your life forever. All right, guys, I was skeptical. It's not a pyramid scheme. We did 20 million last month. We'll do $250 million this year. All right, pyramid schemes are straight illegal. Like, not legal. Like you go to jail if you participate in it. So there's no $250 million companies that are legal. That doesn't exist. All right, second, I don't think the Phoenix Suns, Michael Jordan, Dr. Oz, Shawn Merriman, the Bills, Chris and Powell, all these people are going to attach themselves to a legal business model. That just doesn't make sense. If it was a scheme, it'd be shut down. So go do your homework, get the right information, make the right decision. Guys, what this company does is they pay people like us to advertise, expose, and represent the products. You think about why we buy shit. I look at his Under Armour shirt. What shirt, by the way? What is it? Rolling. So I look at his shirt, I'm like, damn, I like that Under Armour shirt. I'm going to go buy that on the way home because I'm going to the gym. Right? He was a walking billboard for Under Armour, and he's the sole reason that sale happened. But Under Armour's not going to call him and be like, here's $2 for making the sale happen. But he should. Here it's the same exact concept, and that's how we buy everything. Movies, drinks, weed, everything is based off of word of mouth. So we're harnessing that concept now to build business. We built AIM in 6th grade. We built Instagram for the last 2 years. We built Facebook for the last 7 years. We built all of these networks and we didn't get paid anything. Think about Zuckerberg. No billboards, no advertisement. He told his friends, he's nuts. They told him, he's billions. And we built his consumer base of Facebook to 1 billion people. He made all the money. Here, you're your own little Zuckerberg, except you build a network of people that drink this. And if you're ambitious and you're working hard, yeah, you can make a boatload of money. It working is not up in the air. What you want out of it, on you. With or without anybody, it's going to be really, really big. But all of you should leave here tonight and think about where you want to go and how you can possibly get there. Because you're probably concluding this is a pretty good idea. Me, I've been doing it for 14 months. I've introduced it to like 25 of my friends, which you all easily can do. You think about your Facebook and phone book right now, people that are struggling financially, looking for a way to make money, probably all of them. Spend money on shit like this, probably all of them. And most people are down to make money, just don't have a way to do it. You present them a way, they'll stop spending money on frivolous stuff so they can change their lives. Out of the 25, 10 stuck with it, and that's the reason I have an active network of over 7,000 orders of the product going to my group monthly, which is nuts because I'm 20 years old and at about 1,200 orders, you're at a 6-figure income. Through my check in between the last 2 weeks, I made about 20 grand. And I don't say it to brag or impress anybody, but dude, I'm a normal kid. And I know if I saw a normal kid like myself that made 20 grand in 2 weeks with no job, no boss, and no hours, I'd probably listen, and I'd probably get excited as fuck and go home and build a freaking empire there. Because whether it's you or somebody else, it's gonna happen 100%. It already is. We think it's going to be one of the biggest network marketing companies in the whole entire world. And it's not just Pittsburgh, dude. Like, I've been all over the country, 3 to 5 meetings a day with this is like, would be like maybe some of the smaller end groups and then some of the larger end, 300-400 kids. All excited about a way to make money. My group last week was 750 people. And that's not a testament of me being good, that's a testament of this shit working for a lot of people. You know? So how to get started, guys, you just buy a product. There's no sign-up fee, no registration fee, just place your order for Verb. You either buy 2 cases for $150, which we don't recommend if you're going to be serious, or you buy 7 cases for $500. Sounds like a lot of money, we understand that. We don't encourage you to buy the motor pack to sell you more shit, alright? It sets you up for success. It unlocks your account for 2 bonuses, which in my opinion are necessary to you winning. Alright, the Frenzy bonus, which says every 3 people in a week you enroll, you make $700. That's going to get you paid until your network of orders gets bigger. And once you hit a level called Diamond in the company, which to give you guys an idea, I have about 100 people in my group they give you $400 a month towards a BMW Mercedes. And once your friends see it's real, dude, they want to do it. Nobody wants to make $8-10 an hour. Nobody wants to be told when to show up, when to eat, when to pee, and how much money they are allowed to make. All right, and if they see that you have no job, no boss, no hours, you have a cool car, you make more money, but you think they're not going to want to do it, better, they're going to see it and they're going to come. Alright guys, so have urgency, people will sign up, and it's not to push you, alright? But the way the business model is set up, do you miss out on 1, 2, or 3 people? No big deal. Unless 1, 2, or 3 turns into a Vinny or an Anton or a me, that in the duration, dude, turn into thousands of orders. You guys have Wawa out here?
No.
Wawa? Okay, well back near Philadelphia, there's Wawas, and there's this kid, Tyler Small, in my business, who's one of the nastiest in the entire company. He has over 4,000 active in his group, and my other buddy, Rich Kletter, went to Wawa while Tyler Small signed up, and in that time missed out on over 4,000 active orders. Alright, so you never know, dude, because that next person could be here. And understand we're not here to sell you anything. If it's not for you, do no hard feelings. Alright? Understand if it is, our goal is to find people to make as good as us, to teach how to build this thing. And we're looking for the next kid that's going to blow everyone out of the water. We're looking for the next kid that's going to shove a huge stake in the wall and build a fat network in our network. And the only way this thing will get to the billions is if literally hundreds and thousands of more kids do what I already did. And that's what's scary, because people are making me look slow. I had a kid in my group hit his 6-figure income in 6 months last month. It's dialed in, man, and there's so much proof of result. People like guys are here a year from now, yeah, your income should be, you know, I go for $250,000 a year. In a year, it's 3,000 orders. That's not that hard. I have 7,000 after 14 months. You know, and there'll be young people literally making hundreds of thousands a month. You know, so it's working. Not a get rich quick, guys. It takes time, it takes energy, it takes effort. It's worth it. All right, we understand it's different. They called the Wright brothers crazy. Let's bet metal, fly it over the water. It made sense to them, and we get on planes. Facebook, Zuckerberg's 5 friends told me you're dumb, you're stupid, you're nuts. 2 said yes, and now they're worth billions, and everyone in the whole world has Facebook. If you're not doing something different, you're wrong. You're doing it unless you want what everybody else has, 100%. All right, guys, so I encourage everyone here to connect with me on Facebook. It'll really raise your belief level of what's going on. Get your questions answered before you leave, and like I said, don't leave here excited to talk to someone that has no idea what you're talking about. And then more importantly, listen to them. All right, so thanks for coming out.